Consider how much of your unease is born not from actual events, but from the anticipation of evils that may never come. Cicero, in Tusculan Disputations, warns that dwelling on future misfortunes loads the mind with needless suffering. Marcus Aurelius counsels that anger fades when you recall that others act from ignorance and error. This recognition reveals hidden mental scripts that compel actions and reactions, scripts you may share in kind. Reflect on your own judgments. What do you believe will bring happiness? Wealth, praise, pleasure? These are often mistaken aims, shaping your thoughts and binding your peace, as Marcus Aurelius observes. Cicero describes how philosophers, like sailors navigating unknown seas, come to understand the universe's order and the presence of a governing mind. So too must you examine your inner narratives to discern their origin and purpose. The mind may be burdened by stories of past and future, yet Marcus Aurelius reminds you to return to the present, to the duty at hand, awaiting the final call with quiet endurance. Notice the voices inside, like young mariners singing on the waves, shaping your perception of the world. Cicero suggests that these mental melodies can be understood and gently released. To see clearly is to recognize that the evils you fear are often shadows cast by your own thoughts. Let the mind's eye look steadily, and the burdens will lessen, as Cicero and Marcus Aurelius both invite you to do. Consider the daily return to the same virtues, the same reflections. Marcus Aurelius counsels that to overcome oneself and be stronger each day is the task of a rational being. This repetition is not weariness, but renewal. Cicero observes that orderly behavior and consistency preserve moral dignity. When we bring propriety into daily transactions, we conserve the rectitude that defines us beyond external gains or losses. The mind must be trained like the body in a palestra, where gestures are repeated until they become natural. So too must our impulses be disciplined by reason, practiced again and again until calm prevails. Marcus Aurelius urges continual self-examination, a gathering of the mind morning and evening. This habitual review is the root from which peace grows, as passions are cut away by steady vigilance. Repetition is not mere habit, but a deliberate return to what is true and honorable. It is in this quiet persistence that the mind finds strength, rising superior to distraction and impulse, as Cicero and Marcus both affirm. Consider how some invent evasions to avoid the weight of necessity, as Epicurus did with atoms moving obliquely to escape fate. You must see this as folly, a refusal to face what reason cannot defend. You are drawn naturally to know and to excel in truth, yet you must avoid two errors: claiming knowledge where there is none, and wasting effort on obscure and useless matters, as Cicero warns in De Officiis. When pressed to define the divine, Simonides sought ever more time, finding the question deeper and more obscure with each reflection. Meet such mysteries with patience, not rash certainty. The world itself, as Cicero argues, is a living, reasoning being, a deity. Yet to grasp this does not demand fanciful stories, but sober recognition of what is most excellent and rational in nature. Falsehoods that comfort or convenience bring only confusion. Admit your limits, rather than persist in error, for truth is the foundation of virtue and peace, as Cicero teaches us. When you find yourself clinging to a limiting thought, sit quietly beneath the ancient oak tree. Breathe the stillness. Let the branches remind you that some things remain unknown, and that is enough. Recall the words of Marcus Aurelius. When your last hour comes, let it find you with a good conscience. Stir your mind from its daytime dreams and see the world as you would a passing vision. As one newly awakened from sleep, regard the troubles of the day as shadows that vanish. The mind, composed of body and soul, remains indifferent to what lies beyond its present operations. Marcus Aurelius teaches us not to burden the mind with the past or future, for these are indifferent to the soul's present activity. Instead, focus on the here and now. where your true power lies. Seneca observes that some are restless, others slothful, neither finds peace. Let your mind take its proper turn between motion and rest, as nature ordains day and night. Epictetus counsels gratitude for the benefactors and the natural order that sustains you. Recognize that providence works even as you sleep, unseen yet constant. Prepare your mind for sleep as you would a loyal servant, firm and untroubled. Picture the quiet chamber where your soul rests, calm and undisturbed.